se won jase se ka se dum shaba ebe no mo se de be so wanoba dum so dum shabo se ka se dum shaba ebe se won jase dum shaba se ka se dum shaba ebe no mo se de ni dum so really every say as it Ejumembo adisemu rehawo maima Nansu wanoba Dum so Dum swabo Seka se dum swaba Ebi se wancha se dum swaba Seka se dum swaba Ebi no se deni Dia dum so really Every say as it Ejumembo adisemu rehawo maima Nansu wanoba so Dum swabo Seka se dum swaba Ebi se wancha se dum swaba Seka se dum swaba Ebi no se deni
And may the heavens rescue this land. We need a man with vision to lead. John Mahama is the man for us. Oh, Ghana needs a change.
Let us rise for a change.
A voice for Bahama is a voice for Ghana.
Ghana needs the best man. Arise for a change. Na neman sakia. Bele shame.
Omaya deshe, me mobi aju me mobi akwaba. Eba NDC 360 show you so. Sena munimi no we ye dwumadi strong ko a NDC amanyoko ya hyehye. Se ye di bodawro afa enyema bone a ekoso wo ye man Ghana mu. Ene pa nhyehyeye pa a ye wura His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Otu Franka ma NDC amanyoko Owoma Ghana as far as the upcoming 7 December 2024 election is concerned. And a fourth edition, but this is a special edition. And if you are watching me this evening, it means you are special to be watching this special edition. Jumedie will be to me live on NDC 360 page or Facebook, NDC 360 official page or X, Dodo on our friend Twitter. We're also streaming live on NDC 360 official on YouTube. And yeah, nonko ubeti live on 5 TV stations. Yes, 5 TV stations. What are these stations? Onuya TV, TV XYZ, Angel TV, Loud Silence TV of Kevin Taylor, and Wezo Television. Now, Bushafo, they say the medical treatment special edition. Munim said they be on NDC 360 there. And we start with a recap segment. We move on to Moment of Truth editorial. We do Lest We Forget. And we even do, Parliament Honorable Ato Forsen. Yet this has something more than seeing in our buy. You bring all the audio recording. But on NDC 360, ye jebre. Near ye seminar mako. Ya chirichirimu. Yama all the facts and figures. All the necessary documents. Now one kasa wunim deno. One kasa ubroni se wo ye discerning no. You judge the truth for yourself. Inti ha ene ye ba be yi nsem no mako te sa chede nante ama akora keto akora ate de kana se. Mame en kanche na hye so se Electoral Commission afiti ase a omo ye de friend voter transfer ene proxy voters list. Into ya Ghana ni a wadi mfie du nwotwe na watwere wudin dada e wa abato onwuma ni mo but bibi nti wakwa akodi kurufo froso e wo man Ghana mu nti wuntumi nto aba e wo baabi a wudin wo a emere ni from the 30th of May to the 14th of June ubetumi akọ wo district electoral commission office na wakwa akọ transfer vote no from baabi e wo na wuntumi nto aba no to baabi asese wote a wodi udwuma ubetumi ato aba. Se bibi nti na abato da 7 December no wuni Ghana ana unya ho nkoto aba. This is the time 30th May to 14 June ko na ko twere wudin wo proxy list ni mu na yi nipa a wo pese wo power no se wo si wana mu eto aba edema. Ojebusiafo yen sembre kora munim se ye frame Sammy Gyamfi mwako amosomfo me ya chia me hene ne kasama forma NDC amanyoko. I will be bringing you this special edition of the NDC 360 show. We are talking about the unprofessional and criminal conduct of the Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame in the ongoing Ato Forsen case. Yebape, we are moving straight into action with the Moment of Truth editorial, and we are bringing you the truth and nothing but the truth. Shewi Mame. Yo, Adeshimamba. So this is the Moment of Truth editorial. To say the medical tribunal and ne ye jebre ne ye dinkomo about the criminal and unprofessional conduct of Ghana abain futufuo efa mrasem ho ono ne friend Attorney General. And swafo a was already attentrene so Minister for Justice Godfred Yeboah-Dame. We are bringing you all the facts. We are bringing you the truth and nothing but the truth. Ms. Cheryl said, "We heard you made with Facebook and on YouTube or Twitter. Like, comment, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Say you made no. We are not wasting time. and I'm saying yeah, only one item agenda ntino meje bre e dey read as many comments as possible, the good, the bad, all the criticisms, all the positive feedback ye be kenkan ni nyina, because this is not just a platform for NDC, it is a platform for Ghana. Ye way sene be ya wo be hu de ekoso ye my Ghana mu na won so wetinya to abapa on the 7th of December 2024. Ha ye ni obi atem entwe obi adapa no kre no de krata documents ne ka no ye chirichiri mu obi ehu, so that you, a discerning Ghanaian, you can make your own choice and your own decision. And to share the link, comment, like, and we will read your comments. Now, let's move straight to action. We are screen so Papa Odawe, your friend of Godfred Yeboadame, ono na maboni diano. He is the Attorney General of Ghana. Now, the here ne say, obedi kan atia se won komo we mu ne say. Enye say BNDC for ye num ne keka ye ne kasa kwa. Enen komo na ye di no efa wo ho, efa me nso me ho. Why? Because it is about justice. Ghana, ye wo emra ye de chichiro mai, the rule of law. Na sa mra no de esu wom ye mra kunyini pa ya mamra no e ye 1992 constitution. In that 1992 constitution, article 88, ye de yentu bi nyina ahye swafo bi nsa ye friend Attorney General and Ministry of Justice ono na wotumi se obi ye boniti Ghana mra eye criminal a obetumi di nipa kro no akokot nti potoka sam ye say the prosecutorial powers of the state are vested in the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice under article 88 of the 1992 constitution. Oyo obi a Ghana mra ne Ghana for yamanu tumi. He has the power to change your destiny. Okasa odobe akodi court edi wasem a obetumi a. Okasa odobe akoto afiase a at least ono ne betumi abo ko edodi wakwa gina court. And therefore kwan a sa nipa kroi ofa so di ne djuma no e wo se wo hia. Because then e betumi ayokofi but ochina e be ye wo. Enti sa ato forcing trial ya e koso high courts. Eya semben e ho na mesati afi ne farabai ene die. What is the background to this case? Come with me. It is going to be a long journey, but every step of the way you're going to learn about things that will shock you and about things that will help you to make an informed decision on this matter. So asem we nyina fiti ase in 2009 emra Omampenyi Atamels yesweni in as president NDC betina konyaso ni State of the Nation address e di kan ye okomra hyebedwam eko kenkan ye no odi tu dwa se NDC aban anasa amre ne yaba betina konyaso no ye wo ensusu ye se ye beto ambulances e dia support National Ambulance Service na Ghana ni bi kwa wohihie mu no here ambulance wetimi anyabe. He stated that in the 2009 State of the Nation address. And I'm saying to already your friend Mr. Richard Jakpa. The company Jakpa at Business Limited. And only trying to JBL. Omo say the Omampenyi Atamels Akanano. No say, oh, okay, you're a businessman. Yeah, so you're into consultancy, imports and exports of goods. And the kwan ben so na ye betumi afa aboa ama o my Ghana enya ambulance ni bi na yeso ye ne aban na ya business na yeso ye sika. Into Jakpa yi a proposal at the command Ministry of Health. Sambrana Honorable Alban Sumana Backben and then Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament on a Minister for Health. So you can see that on your screen. Now abusianfo ni proposal Mr. Jakpa de command Ministry of Health no. Wan kokan keke se aban mame kwan na menye men supply ambulances there bi. O say oh ya te so mampanyi mails se. O nsusu ye se o my Ghana timi to ambulances. In prem so aban se onisika. A o de beto ambulance no. Samre no na mo be kaya Ghana wa ho kyerɛ mu aban foforo aba ye implement single spine policy. So we were complaining say nyema mu eden. So Mr. Jack Pade ni proposal come aban no say there be me metimi supply ambulance no but mu ni sika mo de betua. But me bank a Stanbic Bank. And Stanbic Bank aye crado say sa aban ebe yuzu yen e de ato ambulance na omo be ma aban besia. Na aban ya yuzu besia no over a 3-year period e de atu ambulance ne ka. Nti Mr. Jackpa say me metimi akopɛ 200 ambulances number me ne me partners. Na me de ba nya aban sika na mudi betua. Me bank Stanbic aye crado so omo ma mo besia. Na besia no parliament jitum bibia mo age besia no e de atu ambulance ne ka. Na Stanbic for ma aban emfie miensa aban no e de betua besia no. This was his proposal. Now Sam Reno Attorney General no tia konwa so o hwehwe proposal ni mu Ministry of Health for request o mo de bre aban nyina o mampanyi no hu se o edi mu pa enti o ma ho kwan se yemma Mr. Jackpa ne company a ye from Jackpa at Business Limited JBL for kwan na omomo aban na aban nya 200 ambulances. So the Attorney General cleared it. Enti loan agreement Mr. Jackpa Bank stand before years or more de bois or mine. Parliament and the cabinet eji loan no etum. Enunti Parliament approve loan ewie. Sisi Ghana Owura Jackpa ne the company aboa yen. Yenya besia se yekoto ambulance na ye de betua. Na yenya mmere mfie miensa edi atua ambulances ne ka. Now Jackpa Ghana ni and the business wo Ghana onye ambulance. It is the proposal aban age atumu dia. Na e wo say okopepe partner ono ye ambulance. It okope company dia omo Dubai ye from Big C LLC Trading. Big C twaniti asa. No say okay, many aban aye nhyehyeye enti ase aye adwuma yakoye nim me bank Stanbic Bank for aye crowd so mo beboa. Inti moso mo ya ambulance amagye din wa bibrem anyina. You're a reputable company. Therefore, be partner yen na ye mu local agents. Na aban to ambulance na wa fire so to ambulance no. So ho aban tua mo car ye yage ye percentage. Na aban no e de Stanbic bosia no etua mo car yage ye percentage. Na aban yage mre mfie miensa e de etua saka no. So they sign an agency agreement with Big C. Now, by December 19th December 2012, and Big C and a Ghana buying a signed contract. A Ghana buying some as a Big C fund supply 200 ambulances and other accessories to government. She date 19th December 2012. But answer krana a buying Big C best sign our contract we know. Na a buying a cabinet approval on 22nd December 2011 to the deal. Na Parliament approve Stanbic for or more term sheet or more loan agreement, different financing agreement, or more approval on 1st November 2012. Oko check parliamentary hands at the na ye koye nimi moment of truth there. We will give you the evidence. So cabinet approval 22nd December 2011. Parliamentary approval of the financing agreement 1st November 2012. Now, yes, sign contract in ye pen. Na e chere say aban asudia e wo contract ni mo was aban ye. Aban asudie ni sen. Ambulances ehye adwumayiko from National Ambulance Service ase. Sa adwumayiko no mo hye Ministry of Health so asoya ehwe yapomudini ayarehwe so Ministry of Health ase. It's a Ministry of Health ena assign sa contract. But Ministry of Health for nisika because I'm running medical chim say buy no mind one here. Enti ewo agreement na yes ne Big C for sign any mu no say Ghana so ye hwe o maisi kasem so Ministry of Finance ɛwɔ asodie sɛ ɔmo kɔpɛ letter of credit ɛde ɛma big C for ansa na big C for yi ɛde ambulance no abrɛ yɛn ma me nkyɛ bibi mu yɛka letter of credit ɛyɛ de adeɛ letter of credit ɛyɛ gyinamu tumi krataa wotɔ adeɛ afiri obi hɔ woni sika a wode betua ne ka anaasɛ wone na yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ sɛ adeɛ no mepɛ sɛ wode brɛ me ɛma me hu anaa mepɛ sɛ wo hyepe adeɛ ne brɛ me there are always conditions ansa na mede wo sika ama wo ɛno nti nipa korɔ no sɛ okay na adeɛ no meyɛ wie na mede ba no wantua ɔsɛ okay deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ni mɛma wo tumi krataa a yɛfrɛ no letter of credit condition wɔ mu sɛ woyɛ ambulance no na wonya hyepe no fa nsuo so sɛ ɛɛba me hɔ pɛ na wode bill of lading ka ho adi adanseɛ sɛ wahyepe product no brɛ me pɛ a saa krataa a mede ama wo a ɛdi agyina mu no ayɛ sɛ guarantee wobɛtumi de akɔ me bank soɔ na wakɔ akɔgye sika no afiri me bank soɔ enti ɛyɛ guarantee ɛnyɛ sika ɛnyɛ payment it only becomes first of all it is a security with condition precedent when the condition precedents are fulfilled then nipa krono seller no a ɔtɔn adeɛ no can activate it for the sika and there were agreement in the Ministry of Finance ebe raise letter of credit ama big C for every 50 of the 200 ambulances in the contract ni achemu 9 50 biya no one letter of credit ebe drew na problem bi animu a na abayansan raise another letter of credit ambulance ni godru a na big C for akɔkahye omusika na ɔmasa abayansan so raise another letter of credit through Ministry of Finance 50 ni bedru a na big C for akɔkahye omusika sa na hyehye ne tie now Ministry of Finance for ano mo sa asudie no omu delay pa nam sikasem ahokyira na ɔman ni wo mu nti no letter of credit and was a reason the Ministry of Finance delay Ministry of Health so ni sika enti ekoye problem aban edu ba bi kura no Ministry of Health for decide say ambulance ne kura no ye nyai because sika ni ho na way e lead to akasa mente me ho ase between big C and government of Ghana because the big C for kind say only assign contract awie cabinet approve parliament approve contract ne wo mu say ye yemfa ye sika nkoye ambulance no wo dia ne say wo be ma ye letter of credit na ye shipping ambulance ne bro ne ye bro bill of lading akokashi sika no ya boka afiti ase a ye ambulance no tie ne some say MPP for say o man nti mu ni sika untimi ntwe hu every contract ni mu anya say ye dem be court. So as you can see on the screen you say after back and forth disagreements over the performance of the contracts, the lawyers for Big C served a notice on the Attorney General threatening to sue government of Ghana for breach of contracts. The Attorney General rendered a legal opinion. Some men of Ghana, a buying lawyer penny Attorney General, or tre krata efa same way. Ena or chile say Big C for letter or mode abre abaini. The Ministry of Health for person move through agreement because abaini sika. Na yes apa omo de yebekọ court as a buy lawyer penny was o wa sudie se o hwese aban nya judgment debts bia no de o ye ne se the opesa we ye ne se otu aban for on what the government needs to do. That legal opinion from the Attorney General is very, very important in this matter. And that letter is dated 2nd May 2014. Now, Ubehu letter on the screen. Producer, you can give us that letter. And it's important, and that is why I want you to see this letter for yourself. Now, Mizumino, no, producer, this is not the letter. I am talking about Exhibit X. Exhibit X. Give me Exhibit X. Exhibit X is the letter from the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Sam Reni Deputy Dr. Akurugutinga Ayine. A futua or the man abaino efa sa wentwi ana ekosonumu. Producer, I still need Exhibit X. Exhibit X. Give me Exhibit X. That is the first document. Exhibit X is the 2nd May letter. Thank you very much. This is Exhibit X. Now, you can see May 2nd, 2014, the Honorable Ministry of Health, Accra. Dear Honorable Minister, let me zoom it so that the cameras can pick and you can see. I'll say agreement between Big C General Trading LLC and the government of Ghana. Now, the letter reads, we write in respect of notice of intention to sue, which we have received from the lawyers for Big C General Trading LLC in relation to an agreement dated 19 December 2012. It's in the Mekatra on the Huadansini. Executed between the government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Health, the purchaser, and Big C General Trading LLC. Now, according to lawyers for Big C General Trading LLC, under the said agreement, the supplier was to deliver to the purchaser, Ghana buying, 200 ambulances, provide maintenance services, and to train personnel of the purchaser. And the purchaser was also expected to pay total sum of 15,800,000 euros, 15.8 million euros, as a price of the 200 Mercedes-Benz ambulances at a unit cost of 79,000. The purchaser was also expected on the 2nd May 2014 to charge a buying because agreement is clear. And the kakesi beba. Indeed, that's why we my ambulance no na makope letter of credit as the agreement requires. No many musika upon shipping and serving you with a bill of lading. And as a mopa kusiesi so a a car company na bobia no betua. Enti when a man Minister of Finance at the time, Honorable Setekpe, or during one of the debi, yentimi ntina wo mo man mbokasa. O man no wa ho kire mu de be kwan bia so. Ye be pay letter of credit ni bi. E de ama Big C4. Enti on the 18th of July 2014, the former Minister for Finance, Honorable Setekpe, or tre krata koma Big C4 say, ye pa macho munya abotre letter of credit no eba. Medical actual letter of credit anymore. Now, producer, give me Elizabeth AK. Honorable Setekpe letter or tray, no, Elizabeth AK. And the documents, and Juma. Everything I can be and will give you the documents. Now, this letter, as you can see from the screen, producer. Okay, this letter, as you can see from the screen, is dated 18 July 2014. Addressed to Big C on the letterhead of Ministry of Finance. Or say, agreement between Big C General Trading LLC and the Republic of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Health, for the supply of 200 Mercedes-Benz ambulances and related services. As a reference is made to your letter dated 17 July 2014 in respect of the above mentioned subject matter. The Ministry of Finance, would like to inform you that it is in the process of finalizing the loan agreement between Government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Finance, and Stanbic Bank for an amount of 15.8 million euros. This will enable the establishment of the letters of credit as per clause 4 of the payment terms of the supply agreement dated 19 December 2012. Executed between the Government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Health, the purchaser, and Big C for the supply of 200 Mercedes-Benz ambulances and related service. Please revert to us if you have any issues. This is a letter signed by Honorable Setekpe, Minister for Finance. Minister for Finance. It's your no letter come Big C for munyanto boase aban ye letters of credit no ebeba nti ambulance no yebeje enyeka manso bi ani ho judgment debt bi ani ho. Now producer, let's go back to the presentation again. Let's go back to the presentation. Now for after say Finance Minister a letter on 18 July 2014 we you know hana asem no no. And the Deputy Finance Minister, obi say oda yeda na to force in Bemu, the deputy or ne boafo on the 7th of August 2014. Or tre letter ekoma Bank of Ghana, the boss ne ka say on tre letter no. It was on the authority of the boss. That is his case in court. That is his view, and that is the position of the NDC. Say, and the boss, Honorable Setekpe, and the man authority say, should a letter come Bank of Ghana for say, letters of credit, or more establishing in favor of Big C. At all, this is the letter the entire case is based on. The producer, Mamesa letter now, exhibit A, I believe. Yes, this is the letter. The letter is dated 7th August 2014. Now, the title is Request for Establishment of Letters of Credit in Favor of Big C LLC and the Republic of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Health, for the supply of 200 Mercedes-Benz ambulance and related services. Shall also say contract where Ministry of Health for the ambulance. Ministry of Finance, where you man say, to me, letter of credit, no, or pay. Na So this is the letter to forcing route. We make reference to the supply agreement between the government of the Republic of Ghana, acting through the Ministry of Health and Big C Trading LLC for the supply of 200 Mercedes-Benz ambulances and related services. The Ministry of Finance is urgently requesting you to establish the letters of credit for the supply of 50. So we can say first 50 BRN and letters of credit for the supply of 50 ambulances amounting to 3.9 million euros, representing 25% of the contract sum, while arrangements are being made to perfect and sign the loan agreement. The letter of credit should be established in favor of Big C. Inti ato forcing ne and the sign Honorable Case Lato forcing Deputy Minister for Minister Shenenso. He signed for the minister. Producer, back to the presentation. So this is the letter Honorable Lato forcing, you know. Now, after this, Honorable Lato forcing wrote another letter, Exhibit B1, to the controller, say on transfer CKB to Big C4, and also so on the authority of his boss, Finance Minister Honorable Setekpe. So as you can see on the screen, I said the letter Ato Forcing wrote to the Bank of Ghana, and the subsequent letter to the Controller and Accountant General dated 12 August 2014 were in line with government's obligations under the contract. Attorney General Aka. So by the obligation to do the letter of credit. Ato Forcing or Antomra. In line with the obligations of government under the contract, the legally binding advice of the Attorney General, a foot 2 hour, they might bind this a money letter of credit, and yes, a kabeba. And on the authority of his boss, the then Finance Minister. That is our position. That is the position. Now, producer, give me the second letter Honorable Ato Forcing wrote. This is moment of truth where we give you the truth and nothing but the truth. Yet tumra ni achire usie. No one will say, and now when I ayaba ya ni wudi nkomono. You can, producer can give me the second letter to the controller. That second letter was what Honorable Ato Forcing wrote to the controller, said, transfer money to Big C, and also sono or treye on the authority of the boss, the Finance Minister. Now, you can see the letter on the screen, 12 August 2014. Request for letters of credit in favor of Big C Trading LLC and the Republic of Ghana, blah, blah, blah. I'll say, authority is hereby conveyed to you to release a sum of 806,000 cedis, 688, 0.75 pesos, to the Minister for Health to enable him pay the bank charges covering the establishment of the letter of credit for the supply of 50 Mercedes-Benz ambulance and related services. Letter of credit, no kwakoya ekawo inti osantre letter, Emma controller say, sa cost of establishing the letter of credit, Monfama Ministry of Health for na omuntu minye. And that letter again was signed by Honorable Kesel Ato Forcing, Deputy Minister, for Minister. He signed it for the Minister. Now, Shebibinso, letters are Honorable Ato Forcing sign yenu ni nyina no. Adewe is very important. Adewe yesi. Adewe. We. This is the seal of the Minister of Finance. You can seal it. This, when you're friend to me, Ashen so dear. Minister of Finance, Ghana, how no wo to me and san ye betu me yi sika free Ghana for two muno. I just want one man who answer. Until let be ko controller wo bi assess seal we insisu a controller wontua. Wo betu me ye Minister of Finance yere. neba ne deputy wotre woye omampenyi cry of Ghana now tre letter ma controller na seal we insi so a ontua. Once you seal this seal, it means the minister only he has the seal. Seal no on a personal secretary. Once you see this seal on a letter, it means the minister na said the letter should go to controller, and that is the only reason why the controller will pay. So you can see the seal. Producer Mame exhibit A, no, first letter, Honorable Atofo. I want you to see the seal here too. This is the first letter. Producer, don't worry. This is the first letter, dated 7th August 2014, or trade to Bank of Ghana. Atofo trade to Bank of Ghana for letters of credit to be issued. Signed for the minister. Again, see the seal. The seal is here. This is the seal of the finance minister. So I very material, and as we go along, now back to the presentation. So Atofo enroll a war transaction in these two letters. Writing a letter to the Bank of Ghana to establish a letter of credit for and on behalf of his minister who authorized him to do so, and his seal, the same for the second letter to controller, say Omuntia a car, and I see car Ministry of Health for here to establish that letter of credit. Now, assembly background na media amount, I feel do assembly mosuko. Say the Atofo ye nyina ni dia, and ye di ntina yura Godfrey Damene aben yi di na kwa kogina court. Na kwa edu ben kra na ye dia bono. You say, what are the charges that Attorney General Godfrey Dame has proffered against Honorable Atofo in court? Charges no way. And me, as I'm in court, it means me because I'm a lawyer and I know the law. The court has given a ruling on this matter. And yet the ruling on the application for submission of no case to answer. In that ruling, at page 5 and 8, you will see clearly what the case of the Attorney General is. Producer, give me that ruling. Now, you know ruling in Masuko. He said, the Honorable Atofo ye any dia. And yeah, kwa du ben ye dia bono court no but ne ben Atofo aye. Abanya ye dia Atofo minority leader akwa kogina court. No say why dey. Kwa du ni saying, producer, relax for me. Now let's go. I want to show you something. When we say me kind court documents. Me enye Sammy Gyamfi document. In the Superior Court of Judicature, in the High Court of Justice, Financial and Economic Crime Division 2, held in Accra on Friday, the 30th of May, 30th day of March 2023, before her ladyship, Justice Efiasewa Saribuche, Mrs. J, sitting as an additional High Court judge. Suit number BBNE. Now, Obaha. Ni ruling. So this is a ruling of the courts. Yama ruling area, and that is why I want to educate you about the ruling. Now, page 5. Ube kwaduna abain ediabo Honorable Atofo said. Count 1. Any. Shemame. Let me zoom it for you. Now, wait me who bibia kama. Almost Atofo said boni awaye ni o ubi anhwe statement offense. Willfully causing financial loss to the Republic contrary to section 179A3A of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Particulars of offense, such as offense in the muni. Me kind of potoka se miwi amede bebetwi. Or the case Atofo between August 2014 and April 2016 in Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, willfully caused financial loss of 2,370,000 euros to the Republic by authorizing irrevocable letters of credit valued at 3,950,000 euros to be established, out of which payments amounting to 2,370,000 euros were made to Big C General Trading Limited of Dubai for the supply of vehicles, purporting to be ambulances without due course and authorization. Atofo sen bonia anakwa edu ayede abono no mienu bakuni. Aban lawyer penyi Godfrey Dame say Atofo so tre letter koma Bank of Ghana. Say omonye letter of credit at a cost of 3.9 million euros. Say sika no aban yetuamu 2.3 million euros dada. Na mutua aye for cars be vehicles we are Muna mo say ambulance is when ambulance. But happen here, or see atofos interest akrata no without due cause and authorization. Also be anywhere or ma atofos in to me say one interest a letter no or no an ne petre a bank case no bakuni. Now page 8 yanko the second charge against Honorable Atofos. This is the ruling of the trial court. Now, count 5. Intentionally, the other counts I'm not reading are about other accused persons. That is why I'm jumping. With regards to Honorable Atofos, it is count 1 and count 5. But I can't count 1 actually. You can count 5. Or say, intentionally misapplying public property contrary to section 1(2) of the Public Property Protection Act 1977 SMCD 140. In Cheche Munini, case Atofos between 2014 and 2016 in Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, intentionally misapplied a sum of 2.3 million euros being public property by causing irrevocable letters of credit to be established against the budget of the Ministry of Health in favor of Big C General Trading Limited of Dubai for the supply of vehicles purporting to be ambulances without due cause and authorization. I have to almost say without due cause and authorization. Vehicles purporting to be ambulances. This is the case. Producer, back to the presentation. Kwa abayno ediabo Honorable Atofos. Now me betchero Atofos, and so what is his defense? What is the kernel of Atofos' defense? Oh yes, Sammy no saying. Asem na wo court no na me chechiro. Ye muwa bibia. Court nko na ebetimi abua de odi bem, de odi fo. The all kind of credit, the on kind of credit. But we have every right to comment and explain to you. So na be ya futura man for to agu anino. You will know the truth and the truth shall set you free. What is the crux of the defense of Atofos? Back to the ruling. Back to the ruling. Page 16 and page 17. Back to the ruling. You caught the ruling making kind with page 16 to 17. Uba say judge no wa in a very nice way was summarizing Atofos and then a lawyer for omanu disem to the courts. Why they think assembly a yemogu Atofos has no case to answer. Now let me read this to you. I said Dr. Bamba Aziz Bamba is a lawyer of Atofos, argues in essence that the prosecution has failed to establish a prima facie case against his client. Honorable Atofos lawyer say, a buying case against Atofos. The gravamen of the argument advanced on behalf of A1, which is Atofos, is that the letters that form the basis of the charges against A1, quote, are the acts of the Minister of Finance and factually and legally attributable to him and not the personal acts of A1, which is Atofos, unquote. He discusses the evidence that shows that the Minister of Finance, at the time on whose behalf A1, whom A1 be Honorable Atofos, had acted, had confirmed, especially per Exhibit 5 for A1, that the letters of credit, Exhibits A and B1, had been set upon behalf of the ministry with due authority from the minister, whom he was only assisting in accordance with Article 71 of the 1992 Constitution. Now, Otwaso said, even then, it is argued on behalf of A1 Atofos that the letters of credit are only converted into funds for payment upon certain conditions being met, which would not in essence be in the control of A1, and that in such circumstances, the loss incurred, if any, should not be traceable to A1. Dr. Bamba also argues that the matter of parliamentary approval, okay, this is a different matter. So, Midibesia, what Honorable Atofos through his lawyers are telling the court, and they say, Honorable Atofos a letter with Trey, and the boss. Producer, stay with me, just let the ruling be on. Or say, and the boss, and a man, the say, on Trey's akratan. These are his acts. It is Obia Bonimpo and Atofos in your channel. Because the boss, the man authority, and that is his case. Again, also letter no so and the boss cast a one train, but be any essence. Letter of credits and your payments a security with conditions. So conditions, you know, you for failure and son and the pakrobit me akwa cash sikano. What were the conditions in this case? Conditions, they say, big C for be ambulance. No. Na, abaya kwa ye pre-shipment inspection. Akwa say ambulance aye order no, and one of my. No munya ship ambulance no mo send the bill of lading ni ma abaya ansa. Na omatimi akọ cash letter of credit no. When na said yes or ye pre-shipment inspection nya ato force in Ministry of Health. And he said, "Chimatobi kura to how do you trace that to ato force?" But my lady, the judge, you know, I share assembly munu no. And also there be Dr. Aziz Bamba. Assembly yenyanru judgment, so where submission of no case. The burden of proof. And yet for the states, Godfrey Dame, and you are bound to prove beyond reasonable doubt that of force ayabone. The burden of proof is to establish a prima facie case, and there is a case to answer. Enti me no wonya adwen na de tia me no wonya adwen no judge ne kan na judge na chirem what the main issue for determination is. Asem na ekoso court no pesa wotia ase a judge na bon the top far in this ruling what the main issue is. Now on page 42, the judge rules on the matter. Okay? He says that also further there is the issue, let me zoom it for you. Further there is the issue of what authority the first accused exercised when he asks for the LCs to be issued. It is a case of the prosecution that the LCs were issued without due cause and authorization. They are buying a Godfrey Dame Canano at force in new authorization. The prosecution in stating that A1 had no authority has stated among others that the agreement that culminated in the delivery of the defective ambulances, which cannot be used in the condition that it is on the part of A1, that it is. So what should we say? Attorney General can say, "Ato force letter no try no need to me be to write it to be a man as a coin." Ambulances is why the letter of credit now no. It cannot be used in the condition it is. Let's just say a kaba. On the part of A1, he insists that he had the authority of the Minister of Finance, whose deputy he was, to issue the request. That said, however, the law is quite clear that where a negative averment is made, in this case, that A1 acted without authority, and there is a positive one, the onus is on the one making the positive assertion to prove the positive. The law is quite clear that the party who makes a positive assertion must offer positive proof of same, because he who denies a fact cannot produce the proof. So judge may say, at first, when I also authority, you are asserting the positive. But for that, who new authority, he's asserting the negative. What at first, when I was to say, they are dance here, say now authority, so you must prove it. So that is the issue. And I will just read the final part for us. On the need for proof of positive averments, please see also, he gives you more cases here. And then he says, in such circumstances, it is for A1, Atoforsen, to adduce evidence to show that he had authority. The burden on the accused person, however, is not as high as that of the prosecution. The accused only needs to raise a reasonable doubt. Honorable Atoforsen judge, and they say, there was a say, or raising reasonable doubt, my court said he could have had authority. This is the main issue for determination in court. Now, let's go back to the presentation. If this is what the court is saying is the main issue, whether or not Atoforsen letter no train he had authority or not, Atoforsen say, I wrote a letter as deputy minister, signed for my minister. I had his authority. Godfrey Dame so boakra, that would new authority be a huti. Judge and say, Ato, so also authority, come and prove it. And until young correct say take pay a semi funny hui, so no more authority and our more authority. No. Young correct na some wa can court. The media has published his testimony, but I will not read media reports to you. I'm going to read to you his witness statement, said Tekpe's witness statements, paragraph 8 and 11 of the Onoa Kano Court, Afasa Assembly. Papa no ye Minister of Finance now. Aban lawyer Penny Godfrey Dame say, well, I'm to force the authority via Ato force ya ne tray letter no. Munkohe. So let me show you the title. This is the witness statement of Setepe. Ewo court stamp. Ashenso dear in the season. Muntie de Setepe aka. I have been shown copies of Exhibit A and B1. Exhibit A and B1. A ne letter na to force in the country to Bank of Ghana. B1 a letter no tre come controller no. So I have been shown copies of Exhibit A and B1, which I understand constitute the basis of the case against A1 at force. Exhibit A and B1 are written on the letterhead of the Ministry of Finance and signed by A1 for the Minister of Finance. The letter to the Bank of Ghana requesting the setting up of the letters of credit emanated from the Ministry of Finance and had, producer, Mami Zumu, and had my full authorization. And down. Had my full authorization, not partial authorization, full authorization. Yanko paragraph 11. As stated earlier, I authorize A1, to sign Exhibit A and B1. I wish to confirm that I signed Exhibit AK. Exhibit AK, Honorable Setepe letter now, BC for say, Big C for say, Munyanto was I'm working on the letter of credit. I signed Exhibit AK in July 2014. At the time, the Ministry of Finance was hopeful it will be able to revive the Stanbic facility to finance the purchase of the ambulances. In fact, I wish to add that before the Ministry of Finance requested the Bank of Ghana through Exhibit A to set up the letters of credit for the ambulance, the ministry had received a copy of Exhibit AK from the office of the Attorney General. Into Ochemu said, "Me Attorney General of Futu or the man me trace a letter no to go and assure Big C for. Me na me can't to force and trail letter no. Into to force why about nebe no one can say he didn't have cause or authorization. This is what Setepe said. Producer, I won't even go to the jackpot witness statement. This is enough. Let's go back to the presentation. So if the entire case, next time to force your trail letter, be say you establish a letter of credit. Now only cause or authorization. Now the boss will say, me na me man authorization. Godfrey, that means china to force a wobua. Na Setepe mfa letter ben or trema to force and so on go trail letter. Non fa letter bra. Ne say na minister catch any deputy minister so on ko yedwuma. I just want trail letter man ansana. As a motibe. But the here partner say, producer, give me the letter Ato Forcing wrote, Exhibit A. The seal of the Minister of Finance on the letter is the evidence of the authorization. Because Setepe and the authorizing no, and maybe Ato Forcing, ye de kwa do ato nusunti no be defending na. What about the seal? The seal is the evidence of the authorization. This is the seal. Producer, this is the seal. If you can give me the letter again, producer. I want the 7th. I want them to see the seal. And you say, these are the pictures. So clearly, they were not. But what actually is the problem with the ambulance? Yes, they were in the court or